NANOE is about you because I know you're frustrated. I know that there are days when you wonder if anyone is listening. Is anyone going to return your call? Is anyone reading your emails? Why am I doing this newsletter? Why am I killing myself for this event? Why do I have a board that doesn't show up and that's not effective? Why can't I find the right staff people? Why can't I find people who will work hard and believe what I believe about what needs to change in this world? The bottom line is you need to be paid more. And here's the problem, is that you've been told for years that, oh, we're a nonprofit, so we can't pay you very much. In fact, that's the first thing we say in every interview, right? We get a qualified person, we look at their resume, and that's the first thing we say. Well, you know, you just need to know that we're a nonprofit, so we're not going to be able to pay you very much. Because if you really believe in the mission, you don't need to get paid. And then what do? We work them like hell. We bring them in. We don't give them any orientation. We say, here's your office, go to it. They have no idea what they're doing. And then after 12 or 14 or 16 months, they're burned out, they're frustrated, and they leave. And then what do we say? Oh, well, their heart wasn't really in it. You know, their heart wasn't in the right place. They didn't really believe in what we're doing. You've been told for years that you should accept less money because when you accept less money, then more money goes to the mission. But I'm telling you today that the opposite is true. The more you are paid, the greater impact you will make. Because all of a sudden, your personal life has less stress in it. You're not so worried about everything that's going on at home. You've got money in your pocket to pay the bills and take your kids on vacation. And then when you have that time to be recreated and you're not stressed out at home, then your ability to think creatively about serving your donors and making an impact in your community is enhanced and it grows. And so the cycle is not we're going to pay you less so we can help kids more. The cycle is we're going to pay you more, you have a greater impact, and we're going to pay you more. And we need to reward people for the impact that they're having in this world, and we need to not be afraid to pay them and, yes, give them bonuses. Now you're going to hear what Larry just said, which is we're not allowed to give bonuses in nonprofits. That's not ethical. Explain to me why it's not ethical to pay people for performance and reward them for hard work. Look around you. Everything in this room was bought or sold by someone. Somebody got a bonus for selling this ugly chandelier right here. So help me understand why we can't do this in the nonprofit world. The only change that matters is change that happens over the long term, and the way to achieve long-term impact is by keeping your employees happy. And the way you do that is with money. Why do we require people who serve the poor to be poor as well? Why do we come at this with this piety? This piety about the way things work in the nonprofit sector, and then we wear it like a badge of courage with our friends. Oh, you know, I work for a nonprofit. You know, I don't get paid very much. And then we go out and we beg, right? Every time we do an event, we go out and we beg a restaurant to give us macaroni and cheese and chicken for free. We go out and we continually tell people, oh, we're a nonprofit, you ought to give us a deal. When the opposite is true. What if we were able to go into our communities and pay the vendors what they deserve to be paid? And you know what happens over the long term if we develop these relationships and we pay people what they ought to be paid, our employees, our vendors, then it will come back to us times 10